Hello there, what's up? I'm in Sofia right now, the capital of Bulgaria. I arrived there yesterday morning at 6 o'clock after a very bumpy ride from Bucharest. And yeah, as I got a little sick, I had a cold. I didn't film anything yesterday, but now I'm heading to the Palace of Justice, where I'm participating in a free walking tour to get some information about the city. Let's go. In all the larger cities you can find those free walking tours. They are organized by locals who are from here or who have been living here for several years. Yeah, that's why you get the best information about the place and the history of a country or a city. Generally the tours are for free, but at the end of that you should leave them a tip to appreciate their time at least.
Shikua and few more. Have you heard about those brands, any of you? Yeah? If you haven't heard about them, it's fun, okay? Think you'll never live in a post-Catholic stand. So, we're gonna...
I'm right now next to the building of the Residency, which is in front of the Archaeological Museum. And if you arrive here at a certain time, you can see the change of the guards. There is a hidden gem inside. You have just to follow the road which goes inside. Inside in the courtyard of that huge building you will find the Church of St. George. Let's see if I can get in there. This church, it was built by the Romans in the 4th century. Nowadays it is used for weddings and baptism. During the Ottoman Empire it was converted into a mosque. After the Muslims were conquered, they abandoned the building. There were big signs everywhere that it isn't allowed to film there inside, so I couldn't film that much, but as you've seen, it's pretty small there inside. Historians, they estimate that the city of Sofia is more than 6,000 years old. The first tribe settling down here, it was a Celtic tribe called Serdi, and that's why the city got the name Serdica. So later during the 4th and 5th century, the city was conquered by Slav tribes. That's why the Bulgarian language is a Slavic language. From the beginning of the 14th century, it was under the Ottoman Empire, which lasted during 500 years until the city finally got liberated. Later on, several countries became a monarchy, so they also wanted to have a monarchy. The problem was they didn't find a king. But finally they found one, and the first one, it was a German king, and the second one was from Austria. But the monarchy, it didn't work out very well, so it lasted only until the Second World War, when the city got attacked by the US and by the UK. After the Second World War, it became a democratic state. Nowadays, Sofia is a big mix of culture. You can find an Orthodox church, a Catholic church, a mosque and a synagogue within 200 meters. That's incredible. And here it says that they found remains of the Roman city in the period from 2010 to 2012. And next to it there is a subway station there inside. outside the metro station. Look at those remains of the ancient Roman city. Street art Sofia. So right now I'm heading to the Atocha Boulevard, which is a pedestrian road full of boutiques, shops, cafes and bars. And that's the court over there. If you don't like shopping, at least you got some nice views to the Atocha Mountains, which are just in the north of the city over there. It's still a bit foggy, so you can't see them very well. During the winter time they are covered with snow, and you can also go hiking over there. If you're carrying on from the Atocha Boulevard, you get to this park which is called the Boulevard Square. A guy just told me, and that's very beautiful. And at the end there's the Palace of Culture, where I'm heading to now. The National Palace of Culture, it's just a huge building. Look at that. Several floors and many halls where you can see theaters or galleries. If you're interested in culture, this is your place. Bulgaria is recycling. Recycle, it is culture. Nice one. Right now I'm in a park next to the football stadium of Sofia, and there are monuments everywhere. And look over there, a soldier rising up his weapon. I guess those are monuments in memorial of the Second World War from the Soviet army. McDonald's, I'm loving it. I do not. Can you see that pompous building behind me? It's one of the most important tourist attractions here in Sofia. It's the Alexander Nevsky's Cathedral. The cost to build it, it was over $1 million. It has a capacity for 7,000 people inside. And the total weight of the bells is around 24 tons. It is believed to be under the top 50 of the largest Orthodox churches in the whole world. But why does it have a Russian name? It got its name to honor the Russian soldiers who died during the war, as a result of which Bulgaria was liberated from the Ottoman rule. Right next to the Alexander Nevsky's Cathedral, there's the St. Sophia's Church, which is this one. And it has the design of a cross. During the Ottoman rule, it was converted into a mosque. But when 2 earthquakes destroyed one of the minarets, it was abandoned. One interesting fact about that church is that it hasn't any bell on the top. The bell is right next to it, in a tree. Because when they started to build it, they hadn't money to put a bell on the top. The National Theatre, over there.
Няма да падне, господине, якито ли?
I'm pretty hungry, so let's see if I find a place with some traditional local food. I might have found one, so let's try the food there. That looks really tasty. A beef, some rice, a paprika cheese salad, a bread, and a can of beer for less than €6. Let's go. After that really nice stomach-filling meal, I will show you some more sights of Sofia. So let's carry on. Right here at the Independence Square, you can see the statue of Sophia, and she's adorned with a crown, with a wreath, and with an owl. And those three symbols, they stand for power, fame, and for wisdom. And if you didn't know, the word Sophia, it is a Greek word, and it stands also for wisdom. The statue of Sophia, it was erected in 2000. Until the end of the year 90, there was a statue of Lenin. In the beginning, people actually didn't like the statue of Sophia because it was too erotic, but then in the end they accepted it. As I told you before, there are many cultures and religions here in Sofia. Just next to the Independence Square, where the monument of Sophia is, you find a Catholic church. And just a few meters over there, there is a mosque, an Orthodox church, and a synagogue. Just a few meters from the Catholic church, there is a huge synagogue. And they claim that it's the third largest in all over Europe. Look, there's the mosque. There is the Orthodox church. And just a few meters behind over there, you can see it from here, is a big synagogue. There are many water fountains in all over the city, but those over there, just a few meters from the mosque, they are very special because they are mineral water fountains, and locals are filling up their plastic bottles. It doesn't matter if you come here during the day or during the night. There are always people filling up their plastic bottles. It is really drinkable, but the water that is coming out is pretty warm. It's about 40 degrees, they told me. I've been told that there are many water fountains over the whole country. There are even some with really hot water of 80 degrees or more. So guys, that was pretty much everything. I hope you liked the tour through Sofia. I'm heading towards my hostel to relax a bit. See you in the next video.